Peace, family, in the name of Master Farah Muhammad, to whom praise is due forever. Allah and the person who is alive and well today. He's for us to pray to him. And he said he promised us 400 years in his physical flesh so we can hear and be guided by him. And through his wisdom, we'll be able to guide ourselves after he dies. I thank all of you in his name and the greetings of ancient peace. Assalamu alaikum. I thank you for listening, and I thank you for supporting all of the teachings of Elijah Muhammad. Alright, so real quick, I just want to run this by you real quick. Now listen now. The mask they got y'all wearing now. Now think about it now. Ain't no scientist told you that the mask prevents you from getting this virus. And ain't no scientist actually proved to you what the virus is. And ain't not one scientist got on live television and actually told you this is what I discovered. You've been hearing statistics from people who are not scientists. Okay, with that being said, now that's the blind leading the blind on what to do to prevent the virus. If the blind leading the blind if you wearing the mask. Let's go ahead and jump to the point. It was a man the other day that got put out of a store because he had a doctor's note telling him it is detrimental to his health to wear the mask. It's safer for him not to wear the mask because of a certain health condition that he had. So you telling me that a doctor can give a man a note that tells him that a mask is actually making him more unhealthy? And he get kicked out of a store by blind people who following the blind people. The Bible said the blind follow the blind, they both fall into the ditch. America has become one big old ditch for people to fall into. And the new name for America is the United Nations. It's morphin' time. When you look at the United Nations, you're looking at the Power Rangers. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at these wicked cavemen coming together and they morphing together. And they got a space force that they working on. And they trying to create a condition for you to be sitting here. And then if you don't know who Elijah Muhammad is and you don't know none of the teachers, then you're going to be just as blind as the people who don't know what to do once this morphing time takes place. These people got you wearing masks, and the mask is causing people to get sick. The mask is. The mask is causing people to have all kind of stuff. It's causing too much carbon to be breathed back in. The impurities of the body breathe out the body. And if you ain't allowing the impurities to breathe out, then what are you actually doing? You're turning your body into, with that face mask, you are turning your face, your nasal area, your, your sinus area into a means of probiotic. You're turning your face into a big probiotic. And if you become too biotic, the doctor's got to give you antibiotics just for you to breathe properly. You can be taking a shower and pass out. Don't fall for the tricks, man, the slips and the dips. You too smart for that, dear 2020. You're too smart to still be listening to the radio and still be listening to the TV. You're too smart to not know that the legislative branch and executive branch have nothing to do with the judicial branch. The judicial branch run it all. And the judicial branch, it all obeys common law. And common law obeys common sense. And common sense is all in the Quran. It's all in the ancestral histories. You know how to stand on your own. So stop all the public doo-doo and find you a private doctor. Find you a private advisor. Find you a private investigator. Find you a private journalist. Find you a private real estate team. Find you a private hospital team. It's time to go private, dear brothers. There's enough captains and lieutenants to communicate with private soldiers on what to do next. All right? So it's time. Find you a community activist that you know is for the community. Find you an ancestral activist that you know is for the well-being of the ancestral children. Find you some people that's linked to brothers like Dr. Sebi and Layla Africa. Ain't it funny that all you Dr. Sebi people, you threw Dr. Sebi away as soon as they told you wear a face mask? I see the same people talking about they vegan is the same people selling the mask. So get a life. At this point, you don't have a life of your own. You have a borrowed life. You're being made in the image and the likeness of fear factors. These presidents and these governors and these mayors have put you in a state of fear. And if you're not careful, you're going to place all your eggs in this basket of fear, and it's going to become your atmosphere. And your atmosphere that you breathe is going to actually kill you. You're going to kill yourself following these people. You breathe 3 cubic feet of air per hour. I say it again. You breathe 3 cubic feet of air per hour. That's 62.5 pounds per cubic feet. Shut up and study. Take off that damn mask. If you got to go to a store and they require a mask, walk out the motherfucker. God has spoken.